Hey, Bumpy Frog Fishers. Here's the results of the first try, 100 miles away from my hometown. New lakes, new waters. I went out. I'm gonna try a little catfishing first. I've heard about this place. They catch catfish down here. It's called the Man Shack Pass. Anyway, I got all hyped up. Went to Bass Pro Shop. Got a bunch of stuff for catfishing and gonna head out. Went down this Bayou Man Shack. Put in. I found it pretty easy. Put in. Went down. Got into Bayou Man Shack Pass. Pulled over where I thought was some fish. Gonna start doing a little live scoping just to see if I could find where the fish were. And when I turned my motor off, I went up to the front, set all my stuff out, my live scope, my trolling motor and all that stuff. Well, when I looked up, I was probably 300 yards from where I turned my motor off. And I said, dang, the wind is not blowing. What's going on? Well, in the Bayou Man Shack down here, they have a tide. Didn't know that. And that tide was pouring out, and it comes from Lake Maurepas through the Bayou Man Shack out to Lake Pontchartrain. So anyway, I said, well, this ain't gonna work. So I said, I got to get me an anchor out. So anyway, I said, well, let me crank back up, go back up there where I think there's some fish, where might be some fish and where it was coming out of a cut. So anyway, I got out, went and cranked my motor up, and it said, zzz. Okay, that ain't good. Hit it again, zzz. Tried to hit it again, zzz. Y'all like those sound effects? Zzz. Anyway, the starter on my motor was not engaging. It was spinning, but it wasn't engaging, so he wouldn't turn the motor over. So I said, well, so anyway, I got on my trolling motor and I put it on 5, and I said, well, I'm gonna go over to the bank over here so I can look at it and see what's going on. Anyway, that's just my luck though. But anyway, I got over to the bank and took my cowling off my motor. I gotta keep a small baseball bat. I usually take some fish out with it, some guards, stuff like that. So I started tapping on the starter. Boom, it started right up. So anyway, I said, well, I'm not gonna get out here and get stranded. So I come on back to the house. Come back to the house, took the starter off, rebuilt the starter, put it back on it, and run fine. If your day ends up like my days, listen to me, guys. It's not all fun. We got a lot of trouble sometimes, especially when you're using some old boats and old motors, and when you're retired. So hey, retired. Every day's Saturday. But anyway, so if you have troubles like I do, just leave me a note in the comments down there and say, man, look, this happened to me. Anyway, it's just always something, guys. It's always something. You get a few dollars in your pocket, it's always something. But thank God that I was always one that could fix just about anything, unless it was really, really serious. So anyway, that's how my first trip on retirement, away from home, down in Denham Springs, Louisiana, in the Bayou Man Shack. Hopefully, I'm going to another lake, which is going to be a freshwater lake. Of course, Bayou Man Shack is freshwater unless the tide's coming in. But anyway, we're going to a freshwater lake, and you should see this video here. So anyway, just leave me a little note down below if you got anything you want to ask a question about. Make sure you subscribe in the bottom down here, and just hopefully have a nice day. Remember, it's always something. Well, good morning, Bumpy Frog Fishers. Been a while since I had a chance to get out on the water. I've officially retired. So today's going to be a day of can I go do it. So I'm going to a lake I've never been to before. I hope I'm going to be able to get y'all some content out here today. So y'all just hang with me today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down on the bottom down there. Helps the channel grow, and we'll see if we can get y'all some content today. It's kind of going to be a iffy day today. The weather's supposed to rain, but it's been so hot, a little rain shower will probably do good. So y'all just hang with me. We'll see if we can get some content out there for y'all today. Can't promise you nothing because I'm going to a place that out of my comfort zone. So we'll see if I can do it. Get it done today. fish. Well, got him off. Well, he got off. All right. I was seeing more fish out here, so. There was gonna get one done right there. Gots to be crappies. Gotta be crappie right there, boys and girls. Be willing to bet on that. There he goes. That was a crappie. I knew that was a crappie. Come on in here, boy. It's been a long dry spell since I had a fish. Dry spell, I'm talking about. That's a pile of them right there. If I don't catch one right here, we in trouble, boys. Man, I ain't seen them stacked up in there like that all day. Come on, guys. We're trying to get one of them. You hit at the bottom with it. I finally got one out of there. Ooh. That's a nice. Look at that little boy right there. Oh yeah, he wanted it too. Went all the way down to the back of the throat. Nice little fish. Golly. There he is. Gotta be a big old bass. A catfish. Well, I'll take him. What does he want with this little old jig? Huh? What do you want with this little old thing, boy? That's a mud kid. He gets to go back. Yeah, he gets to go back. where you're going. Bass. There he is. Bass. A bass. I told you there was a bass. Another one here. Like a little. He just swallowed that thing whole down there, didn't he? Bad little fish. Bad little fish. Old crappie just stacked up in there, boy. That was a crappie. On in here, boy. Get on in there. I knew that was old crappie.